Let's look at the geometry of the trap field. First, I want you to think about where your extreme targets are going to be from this post. Our extreme right-hand target is going to leave the house at the number 3. Our extreme left-hand target is going to leave the house at the number 1. It's going to go out where the left angles go. Every shot is going to go into a triangle that's marked by those two extreme targets and then a connection across the front. That makes a triangle that looks like an anvil that pooches out to the left. Every shot will go somewhere in that triangle. Now let's look at post 2. I want to discuss focus points first. The first order of business for any trap shooter when you shoot is that you have to get your eyes on the target first. If there was a way that you could see the target half in the house and half out of the house, that's the way I'd like you to see it. Now the practicality of it is that target jumps out of the house before you can get the visual lock on it. It gets out of the house a goodly ways before the streak goes away and you get a good, clear, defined target to look at. But the salient point is that I want you to get your eyes on the target as quickly as you can as it leaves the house, and then follow it from the trap house to the break point with your eyes. Your gun will go to what you're looking at. So follow the target with your eyes, bring your gun to what you're looking at to break it. Now, as far as focus points go, we focus our eyes at a given distance. So when you look out over the trap house, I want you to get your eye focus into where the target's going to appear. When that target comes out of the house, I want your eyes to be focused at that distance. Now also, as well as given distance, you have a relatively limited area that you can focus your eyes to that you can see. I picture mine as being the circle as being a clock face. And where I put the 6 o'clock on the clock face is how I define where I put my vision. From post 1, I put the 6 of my clock face right on the left corner of the house. That gives me the widest number of targets that I'm going to see that's going to pass right through my clock face. That being said, the extreme right-hand target, or the straightaway from 1, is not going to pass through my clock face. So I have to be prepared that if I get that target at that angle, that I can shift my vision over to that target and make a nice smooth move to break that. This is a good time to demonstrate the lead. Let's go back and look at the ICAM shot on the extreme right-hand angle from station 3. Now let's look at the ICAM shot of the extreme right-hand target from station 5. Look at how much more lead it takes to break the target off station 5 than it does from station 3. As you work yourself across the field, you have to lead the target more and more as you move. That's a mistake that people commonly make, is they know they have to get to the front of the target, but they don't realize how much it takes to break that target consistently. Now let's go to the quarter angle from station 5. Even though that quarter angle comes out right by your gun and it doesn't take much lead, you still have to execute lead and follow through to make that shot. Let's look at it again over the shoulder. Now, take special note of the gun position, how my barrel is right above the right-hand corner of the house. We'll want to look at that again later. Now let's take a look at it with the ICAM. Pull. There you can see how the bird passes either right over the top of my rib or right through the rib, and I move out, put a little bit of lead on it, and break that target. Now let's look at the extreme left-hand target from post 5.